Alright, what's up guys? I hope you've been enjoying these daily uploads. It's by far one of the hardest things that I've set for myself as a goal, especially because when you get into content it's pretty new. You got the whole editing thing and just the rolling out of thumbnails and whatever. But today I wanted to speak a little bit about dropshipping. Dropshipping is something that you'll hear me talk about quite often. It's one of the main business models which I'm really involved in. It's also one of the easiest to get into, not the easiest to master, but if you're just starting out to make a few quick bucks here and there, generally I'd say dropshipping is a good one to go. So in this video I wanted to just explain a little bit about firstly what it is, and then how you can go ahead and get started. Now, dropshipping essentially is taking items which you don't have and selling them to someone else with a bit of a markup, so then the markup becomes your profit. Now, there's two things there. The first thing that is great is you don't hold any inventory. So you don't have to have a warehouse, you don't have to manage stock, you don't have to put up a massive deposit to go and buy a whole lot of stock, because if you think about it, a lot of big retail stores like Amazon, Tesco, Target, etc. Any of these big retails, even clothing stores, before they can sell the clothing, they have to go ahead and order all the clothing. Now, yes, obviously there is a lot of calculation and stuff that goes on to kind of figure out how much can they sell and how much can they not sell before they go and place this massive order. But essentially, someone has to pay a lot of money for all those clothing items to come, or whatever you're selling, could be anything. And then pretty much they then wait for people to come and buy them and sell them. And then when seasons change, or when something else changes that they need to refresh their stock, generally they're left with a bit of stock which hasn't been sold, and then they end up discounting it. That's great if you're a big company and you've got millions and millions of dollars, but obviously if you're just starting out, it's not ideal. So what dropshipping allows you to do is have a website. So it's essentially e-commerce, so you don't need a physical store either. Have a big website that's selling a whole lot of items. What you then do is you source these items from manufacturers. They could be anywhere in the world. Generally though, if you're starting out, a lot of the manufacturers and stuff are listed on AliExpress, which means they're most likely based in China, just because of the cost of goods. So let's take a most basic example. Let's say you're selling this shirt. You can get it in China from one of the manufacturers for, say, $2, right? So you then set up your new clothing brand, as an example of a dropshipping store. You come up with a whole brand name, etc. You take the images of the shirt that you get from the manufacturer, you come up with a name, you put it on the site, and let's say the manufacturer charged you $2, you sell the shirt for $10, right? When someone comes onto your site and they purchase the shirt, you then send $2 from the $10 to the manufacturer. They send the shirt straight from the factory to the person wherever they are in the world, and then the $8 difference is obviously what you get to keep. And that's pretty much it. The tricky part comes in getting people to actually purchase, and that then goes straight into online digital marketing. So if you scroll through Facebook and Instagram, Twitter, many of your social feeds, you'll see ads all the time for various products, whether it's shirts, laptops, gadgets. Fidget spinners were a massive dropshipping product. That was one of the big ones that I can think of. There's tons with Valentine's Day coming up soon. You'll see massive companies doing that. And a large portion of those ads that you see are actually done by dropshippers like me and hopefully yourself. Because that is essentially the process that it goes through. There are a couple other pillars involved. Obviously you've got customer service, and you've got order fulfillment, and all those other little umbrellas, but that is the main concept of dropshipping. Now if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do that, and the reason why I'm saying that is because I will start releasing more videos which actually give you actionable steps. So instead of me sitting down like this and explaining something, it'll be me actually showing you on a computer, I'll record my screen, how you can actually go ahead and start doing these, how you can actually set up the store, add the products, start the marketing, pretty much from A to Z. I don't have a course, I don't have anything like that. I'm just going to put it all up on this channel for free. So yeah, I'm excited, should be something new. I'm going to focus on this in the beginning. I will then go into some other different business models. But hopefully that gives you a bit of an idea on what it is. I tried to explain it the best that I could. It's not a complicated concept. But if you did have any questions, if it didn't make sense, feel free to drop a comment down below, or send me an Instagram DM, and yeah, I'll try and answer as best as I can. But otherwise guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one tomorrow.